start a new week with a fresh book, shall we? My name is Quyên from class A1, Zhangbo Secondary School. Today, let's go back in time to know, to understand, to feel, and to live in the intense war of the US and Vietnam in the 1970s. We will be seeing this war through the eye of a woman, a doctor, as well as a heroine who bravely sacrificed herself for the lives of others against American soldiers. The book itself is titled Last Night I Dreamed a Piece, The Diary of Dr. Chum. Her life started on November 26, 1942 and bravely ended on June 22, 1970. She was born in Hanoi to a family of doctors that spanned over 3 generations and also the eldest of 5 siblings. She attended Chuan High School, which was a well-known school for such talented students. Later on, Chum attended Hanoi Medical University, which was a prestigious university among many others in Vietnam. On December 23, 1966, she and many other patriotists boarded a truck to Quảng Bình province where she worked as a surgeon on the battlefield. Her wartime diaries, which chronicled the last 2 years of her life, attracted public attention following their publication in 2005. One of Chum's handwritten diaries was taken away by the US forces in 1969. Following her death on the battlefield on June 22, 1970, a second diary was then taken by Frederick Whitehurst, a then 22-year-old military specialist. He was defied by an order to burn the diary. Instead, he followed the advice of a Vietnamese translator not to burn them. He kept them for 35 years with the intention of eventually returning it to Chum's family. After returning to the United States, Whitehurst's search for Chum's family initially proved unsuccessful. That, however, changed one day. He and his brother Robert brought the diaries to a Texas Tech conference. There, they met Ted Engelman, who was a photographer. He offered help to search for Chum's family during his trip to Vietnam. With a little bit of help from Đỗ Xuân Anh, a Hanoi Quaker Office staff member, they were able to track down Dr. Chum's mother, Miss Doãn Ngọc Chum, and subsequently reach the rest of her family. In July 2005, Chum's diaries were published in Vietnam, and it was enjoyed by many readers. There were comparisons drawn by Chum's diaries, her writing, and that of Anne Frank. Written between the years of 1968 and 1970, her diary spoke poignantly of her devotion to families and friends, the horrors of war, her yearning for a high school sweetheart, and the struggle to prove loyalty to her country. At times, while at times lyrical and youthfully sentimental, her words transcend culture to speak of her dignity and compassion of her challenges in the face of the world's ceaseless fury. Last Night I Dreamed a Piece is an extraordinary document that narrates one woman's personal and political struggles. Above all, it is the story of hope in the most dire circumstances, told from the perspective of our historic enemy, but universal in its power to celebrate and mourn the fragility of human life. Thank you so much for listening to me. I really hope you enjoy it and get this book ASAP from your nearest bookstore.